Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Triple H is WWE's Chief Creative Officer and the one directing every storyline. The legend was spotted hugging and shaking hands with a Hall of Famer at a big event. Donald Trump is a WWE Hall of Famer, as well as the President-elect of the United States, having won the election earlier this month. However, there has been a lot of controversy surrounding him, with multiple allegations against him over the years. Now, about to be the president one more time, the Hall of Famer greeted the game when he came out to meet him. The two had an interesting interaction that fans quickly spotted. The photos have gone viral over social media after Triple H and Donald Trump met at the UFC 309 event. Triple H hugged the WWE Hall of Famer and shook his hand. When he had walked up to the area, Donald Trump had been dancing. The two shook hands and hugged to finish off their interaction. The moment has been photographed, and there's a lot of discourse about it on social media as well. Triple H and Stephanie McMahon have both been synonymous with WWE over the years. However, Stephanie has been a rare sight in WWE these days, having resigned from her position as co-CEO earlier. She still makes special appearances now and then, and they are always special for fans, including her announcement of a new WWE era starting at WrestleMania 40, naming it the Polarizing era. This time, she was at UFC 309 with her husband to watch the Jon Jones return fight against Stipe Miocic. Jones was victorious in what was a big match for everyone present at the show. Given TKO has both WWE and UFC under it, it remains to be seen if any of the MMA fighters end up at a WWE event in the future. In the world of professional wrestling, where drama, rivalry, and larger-than-life personalities rule, nothing quite captures attention like the unexpected. That's exactly what happened when WWE legend Triple H, known for his ironclad image as both a wrestler and executive, was spotted hugging the controversial WWE Hall of Famer at a huge public event. The sighting sent shockwaves through the wrestling world, sparking a mixture of curiosity, speculation, and heated debate. But what does this moment really mean for the world of wrestling, the men involved, and the future of WWE? To fully appreciate the significance of the moment, it's crucial to understand the complex relationship between Triple H and the Hall of Famer in question. Triple H, born Paul Levesque, has spent decades building his career, first as a brash young heel, then as an all-time great in the ring, and later as one of the most powerful figures behind the scenes in WWE. As Chief Content Officer, Triple H has been instrumental in shaping WWE's current product, overseeing talent development, creative direction, and major decisions that impact the company's future. The Hall of Famer, who was the subject of this unexpected embrace, is none other than Stone Cold Steve Austin, a man whose name is synonymous with the Attitude Era, the golden age of wrestling in the late 90s and early 2000s. Austin is widely regarded as one of the greatest wrestlers of all time. Known for his rebellious persona, his iconic Austin 316 catchphrase, and his notorious clashes with WWE chairman Vince McMahon. But Austin's career has been far from controversy-free. During the peak of his fame, Austin's no-holds-barred attitude and real-life tensions with management and other wrestlers often spilled over into public view. His refusal to participate in certain storylines, clashes with WWE management over creative direction, and eventual walkout in 2002 created a fissure between Austin and the company that lasted for years. For some fans and industry insiders, Austin's exit from WWE felt like a personal betrayal. Triple H, on the other hand, had long been seen as a company loyalist, a man who played the corporate game while never straying too far from the spotlight. Over the years, Triple H and Austin's relationship seemed to thaw, especially after Austin's Hall of Fame induction in 2009. However, the dynamics between the two were far from perfect. Fans and wrestlers alike were aware of the deep-rooted tensions from their past, including Austin's rivalry with Triple H during the Attitude Era, where their respective personas clashed in what is still remembered as one of the most heated feuds in wrestling history. But the industry had changed, and so had they. The event in question occurred during the 2024 WWE SummerSlam, one of the company's biggest annual events, known for its electrifying matches, surprise appearances, and high-octane drama. The arena was filled with tens of thousands of fans, buzzing with excitement as WWE's biggest stars lined up to perform under the bright lights. As the night wore on, cameras cut to the backstage area, where the unlikely pair of Triple H and Steve Austin were spotted sharing a warm embrace. The moment was brief but unmistakable, two figures from different generations, with a long and complex history, exchanging what could only be described as a genuine, heartfelt hug. For fans, it was a moment that defied expectations. For years, they had heard rumors of an eventual reconciliation between the two, but seeing it unfold in such a public way left many wondering. What does this mean for their relationship? Was this a simple show of mutual respect, or was it a signal of something bigger, perhaps the beginning of a new chapter for Austin within the WWE fold? The reaction to the hug was immediate, with social media lighting up with a mix of astonishment, skepticism, and excitement. Wrestling fans, especially those who lived through the Attitude Era, felt a sense of nostalgia at seeing two of the most iconic figures in WWE history put aside their differences. Austin, who had been largely absent from WWE television in recent years, had recently made a brief return at WrestleMania 39, defeating Kevin Owens in a memorable match. But this public display of unity between Austin and Triple H felt like a turning point, suggesting that the former rivals might be closer to full reconciliation than ever before. For some fans, the moment symbolized the evolution of WWE as a brand. The company, which has long been known for its storylines and rivalries, has also adapted over time, with legends from the past now working alongside the current crop of talent in various capacities. Triple H, as the current head of WWE Creative, has been known to push for inclusivity and the recognition of past legends, showing a willingness to embrace the company's history while guiding it into the future. On the other hand, there were those who viewed the hug as a calculated move by WWE to generate buzz. After all, WWE is a company that thrives on spectacle, and nothing grabs attention quite like an unexpected moment between two of the biggest stars in its history. The timing of the hug, in front of thousands of fans and with millions watching at home, raised questions about the intention behind the gesture. Was this a sign of genuine healing between two men who had once been bitter rivals, or was it simply a well-timed publicity stunt designed to stir up interest? The embrace between Triple H and Austin could signal a larger shift within WWE, a shift that prioritizes reconciling past feuds, mending old wounds, and forging new partnerships between legends and current stars. Triple H has long been a proponent of honoring the history of WWE while simultaneously shaping its future. If this gesture is anything to go by, perhaps we are witnessing the beginning of a new era in WWE, where the old guard and the new generation can coexist more seamlessly than ever before. There's also the possibility that Austin, having mended fences with Triple H, could return to WWE in a more prominent role. Whether that means taking on a managerial position, making occasional appearances as an authority figure, or even engaging in some form of in-ring competition remains to be seen. Austin, after all, has never been one to shy away from a big moment, and there is no denying that his presence still carries significant weight in the world of wrestling. Ultimately, the hug between Triple H and Steve Austin at SummerSlam was more than just a feel-good moment. It was a reminder that, in professional wrestling, the lines between real life and storylines are often blurred, and that even the most enduring rivalries can evolve into something much more complex. Whether this is the start of a new chapter for both men, or simply a brief moment of camaraderie between two wrestling icons, one thing is clear: wrestling fans have learned that in this unpredictable world, anything is possible.